We're so excited, and I just can't hide it, and it's Dynamite, and let's talk about it, and
The Twisted Sisters are here. They're here for Dynamite, and yeah, I mean, you gotta be twisted. You gotta be a sicko to enjoy this stuff. Brand new year, brand new era, brand new streaming service for AEW Dynamite. But you know what, guys? It was the same old shite from start to finish.
Yep, Twisted Sisters is the new theme, and you've got the idiotic brothers talking about shitey Dynamite. Doesn't get much better.
Who else sits up to 3 in the morning, especially when they're up at 7 a.m. to go to their slave job? Who would do that? Me would do that, because I'm a hardcore wrestling fan, man. You know, like, woo.
Oh, anyway, I recap the pay-per-view. I completely forgot. Honestly, I couldn't name you 2 matches from it. I know the main event, but that was it.
It popped up what happened at World's End, and I thought World's End was still to happen. I totally forgot it actually already happened, so...
Yeah, no...
That's how important World's End was.
You know what time? It's Wednesday. Edge and FTR cut a promo backstage. It's like some parent with their 2 kids.
Edge cuts the promo and the FTR just stand there.
He holds their hands.
Now, if you want to hear us rant about FTR, that's coming later today, or tomorrow, depending on what time you're watching this.
Yes.
But there's an FTR rant coming, and you know what? Those guys deserve to be ranted on.
New year, new era. So what does Tony Khan do? Does he give us like a 20-minute great promo between a bunch of guys that can talk? No, he gives us a match that no one cares about.
From wherever, wearing whatever.
I hate this guy. This pisses me off. No, I'm actually disgusted.
I mean, what a way to start Dynamite. Orange Cassidy versus Adam Hangman Page. Boring. 15 minutes. Hands in the pockets. Bullshit. This show was supposed to be new and fresh. It didn't. You know what? We bashed WWE, but I guarantee you, right? See when Raw starts on Netflix, I guarantee you the commentators will be hyped. I guarantee you there'll be some like new graphics. I guarantee you there'll be like a new set or a new logo. Or, you know, they'll go out their way to make it look, or attempt to make it look like a new show. Like they always do when they go to a new network or they get a new content. They always try. This show just looked like any other AEW show.
No, it did.
And then see when you go into the first match after 5 minutes and you've got Adam Page versus Orange Cassidy, that just confirms that it's like every other show.
Yeah, it's like...
Why not do something different? Why not start with Edge? Or start with somebody relevant.
Jeff Jarrett.
I just cannot believe that they thought this is the match to go with. Hangman Page versus Cassidy. Hands in the pockets.
Honestly, see when matches start at Raws and SmackDowns back in the day, they were explosive. They were impactful. They were like normally like a match with a stipulation. They lasted like 5 minutes or less.
It was like a big title match or something that was
No one wants to see a 20 minute match kick off a show, man. You don't.
Especially between these 2 guys.
It's like, it's on Netflix, all the old stuff now. Well, I'll say all the old stuff, some of it, with all of it to come. It's like, see when you sit down, you want to watch something, like, do you want to fucking see a 15-minute match? I mean, come on, it's ridiculous.
The answer, in case nobody knows, is no, by the way.
Hangman Adam Page wins, alright? Anyway, Page isn't happy after the match. He then cracks Christopher Daniels. Brilliant.
Aye, so I mean, just like we see on Raw, just like we see on SmackDown, AEW are even copying this. I don't think it's the only thing they copied tonight, to be honest, but Daniels comes out as the authority figure, trying to stop the attack, and then Hangman Adam Page delivers a couple of punches to Daniels. Daniels doesn't really sell it. Daniels looks at Page. Is this their way of writing Daniels back into a competitor role? I mean, possibly. Do I care? Do I want to see it? No.
No, we don't want to see it. But up next, we got the Hurt Syndicate against the Acclaimed. Oh, how the Almighty have fallen.
You know what, man? Bobby Lashley. How long has he been in AEW? 2 months, man, and it's dead. They've killed him.
Yep.
Debuted, got 2 million views on YouTube. Now, I mean, he'd be lucky if he gets 20,000 views.
You know what, though? They're fucking sellout pricks. You know why? MVP and Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, who, to be fair, at least he's given time to have matches that no one gives a fuck about, might I add. They will drink the Tony Khan Kool-Aid because they're getting paid well. They will pretend that they are getting booked so much better in AEW than they were under racist Triple H. That's just what it is, though, won't they? It's like Jericho. I thought Jericho was a guy I used to think had a fucking backbone. MVP.
I think he was though, because there's all stories of him standing up to McMahon.
Yeah, but everyone.
But then,
as the $1 Million Man says, everybody's got a price.
Aye, and obviously the price McMahon was paying Jericho wasn't enough.
See if Tony Khan sends us like 10 million in a super chat when I hit premiere on this review.
We'll be kissing his ass.
Aye,
not gonna lie, guys.
I'll be right there.
We'll see if Tony Khan gave us 10 million. We need to be 10, let's be honest. But see if he gave us like...
See if he gave us a tenner.
See if he gave us something half decent and told us never watch WWE again or just bash WWE and praise AEW every video. I'm not going to sit here and insult anyone's intelligence and say that we'd lie and not do it. Of course we would.
Well, we'd lie, like...
No, we'd lie. You'd have to lie.
We'd lie, but we'd do it.
You'd have to lie to say this shit's good, because AEW is not good, but... I mean, if Tony Khan paid us a significant amount of money to defend the show and praise it, then of course we'd do it, man.
Yeah. The Hot Syndicate win in a wee squash match. We then cut backstage.
Lashley, come on, what did they do with Lashley? Come on.
I know, it's ghastly.
It's just fucking awful.
It's pish.
And the theme sucks, man. I don't get it.
You said it sounds like a duck or something?
I sounded like a duck drowning. I don't know how ducks drown, because I think they're pretty good with water, but... I mean...
They're mammals, aren't they, ducks?
I'd describe them as a mammal. Like,
that's alright then.
Because they can...
That's plenty, right? Anyway, Alex...
Mammals tend to have 4 legs.
Whales are mammals, mate. They don't have any legs. Wait, hold on, we're mammals. We've got 2 legs.
No, we've got 4 limbs though, don't we?
Right, this is going nowhere.
Hold on. Well, I would consider a whale more of a fish, to be honest.
But they're a mammal.
No, but I mean, what would you consider them?
But they're a mammal.
But what would you consider them?
A mammal.
Alright, let's see. Let's
no,
see.
But like, I think there's a clear difference between like whales and dolphins to fish. Fish are like dumb as fuck, but like they're actually smart and they use maneuvers.
No, you think if you put a wee hook on a worm, a dolphin's gonna fucking go for it?
Anyway,
Dolphin be like, what's this shit? I'm not eating that.
This isn't Steve Irwin. This is Big Stevie talking pish. So, what's happening next?
You know what? I think I would rather watch old episodes of the Crocodile Hunter Discovery Channel.
Like Croc, mate. Anyway,
it's gonna be better than this shit. Anyway,
is there a problem here, mate?
Big problem. Nathan Jones, take your big ass.
See, when Steve Irwin died, imagine they replaced him with Nathan Jones. Boring the fucking stingrays to death. The electrifying Nathan Jones.
Bobby Lashley sucks. I like him, but come on, you've killed your career. Not that you had a career in WWE either, because you were just doing nothing. But you know what? Screw it. I can't hold it against him. Go to AEW, get paid. Makes sense.
Makes sense. Anyway, Prince Nana does a wee dance off screen. Fuck him. Anyway, Julia Hart against Jamie Hayter. This was dead.
So dead we didn't even pay attention to it, like, not gonna lie.
No, the crowd were dead for most of this night, man. We then got a video package showing the Will Ospreay, Cal Fletcher history being shown. Didn't care. Kenny Omega returns next week. Might I add, he's already returned over in Japan, so who cares? How cheap's that?
Yeah, it's like AEW are getting the, they're getting like the final dregs. I mean, this is like some guy ordering a pint and drinking like 98% of it, and then he passes it to you, and like you can have the last swallow. You know what I mean? It's like
no, but if AEW
scraps, you know, it's like if you buy a burger and you eat like fucking 7/8 of it, and you can't finish the last bit, and you just chuck it at some homeless guy.
See if Omega was.
This is what AEW is like.
See if Omega was worth a damn, and Tony Khan was serious.
It's like, no, I pay that guy big money. I need him on my show.
Did Cena appear in MCLL before the 08 Rumble, or did he appear at the 08 Rumble?
That'd be like WWE line in TNA, John Cena instead of the net. Hold on, we don't need Big John on the Netflix premiere. You can just you can show up on TNA.
No, absolutely. Anyway, right.
Destination fucking going
You want
nowhere.
to speak about something that was off? Mercedes Moné comes out. This was just shit.
Another theme song that is god awful yet somehow gets praised. It's just lyrics. CEO. I mean that's all there is on repeat. And she comes out and just cuts the same crap with, I told you, money changes everything. Don't mess with Mercedes money.
And then it's showing you Titantron. Oh, Pro Wrestling Illustrated 4th best women's match of the year 2020. What?
Like, see we thought CM Punk Drew McIntyre best match of the year. as sad as Triple H is, and he's very sad, is he's not going to put it on the Raw intro, is he? Yeah. Oh, Fog Wrestling voted this match of the year. Fucking sure he's not.
Of course he's not.
But just to say, and then it showed your record. She's 15-0, and it's just showed like the lack of matches wrestlers have these days, and people have got the audacity to say, well, you guys are mean, give them time off at Christmas, give them time off at New Year. They get all the time off, they don't do anything. Laziest generation ever. I mean, look at Flair wrestling 400 times a year. Look at, even take away Flair, man. Look at the Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression Era. Look at the amount of house shows these guys used to work. These guys were on the road non-stop. Look at Kane. You know, look at the matches like Kane and Triple H have had. I mean, they've had like, it's mental. I think Kane's approaching, he's almost at 2. He's not going to beat it now, but Kane's had like 2,000 matches.
Yeah.
Look at people now. See people breaking into the business now. They're never going to have that amount.
No, it's a joke.
Look at like look at main event guys in WWE. I mean, majority of them have had single-digit matches, I think, in 2024.
Which is just not right. I mean, back in the day...
Roman Reigns, CM Punk, many matches. Even Drew McIntyre, I don't think he would have hit 10. Seth Rollins, don't think he'd have hit 10. Seth Rollins is the guy that claims to be the workhorse.
And some of those guys, even if you factor in house shows, they don't work. Most of them don't even work house shows. And it's a mess. Like, why do you get Punk and Gunther in a steel cage at a house show compared to an actual show?
I think Punk's had 8 matches since coming back, and I get it. I think 2 of them include house shows,
which is just.
And he was injured, but come on.
Anyway, right. Mercedes Moné wraps this up by saying she's going to Tokyo on Sunday, and she's going to be facing Mina Shirakawa for the Rev Pro title. The Rev Pro title. What does that do for you?
There's absolutely nothing for me, but I tell you what,
what I'll be doing on Monday, watching it on Netflix. You can do it on Sunday.
I've got a funny feeling that Mercedes Moné might actually lose, because it sounded like, now it could just be Mercedes Moné being shite at a promo, but it did sound like it was belt versus belt.
Well, that's what Wrestle Headlines has got it labelled as.
It sounded like she was stating that her Japan belt is on the line and Mina's Rev Pro belt's on the line. Are we really going to see Mercedes Moné turn up on Dynamite with 3 belts? I mean, I wouldn't put it past her. She'll probably want all the belts. Maybe she'll want to do like a Kurt Angle belt collector kind of gimmick going.
I am the belt collector.
But, and another thing is, with Tony Khan, well, I already know the answer to this, but like, why would you switch one of your belts on a show that isn't yours?
True.
Unless Wrestle Dream is that a joint production? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't even know anymore, man. Anyway, right. So what was next? We had a triple threat match, number 1 spot in the Casino Battle Royal. Strickland, Strong, Jay White. Jay White wins. Oh, Jay White, he's the guy most tired for World's End. Well, he's the one that picked up the victory. I don't like this style of wrestling. No, it's funny. No, it actually fucking grinds my gears, right? Roderick Strong at what? What age is Roderick Strong? Like 47? 46?
Bum, whatever age he is.
Right. People lap that up. People think it's great that Roderick Strong at 47 is doing that, but there's people out here greeting about Jeff Jarrett at 57. A 12-time world fucking champ, by the way.
Is that what age Jeff Jarrett is?
57. TNA, WCW, great runs in WWE as well.
Look, I get it. The guy's not Sting. But fuck it, he still deserves a decent retirement run.
Yeah, but what
and who else is Sting? I mean, I'm like, like, I don't get it. JD from New York, that fucking loser. Oh, you can't be putting Jeff Jarrett on this show and taking away from the other talent. What talent? What talent? What have they done? Orange Cassidy? Fuck those guys. At least Jeff Jarrett was relevant and wrestling was good. I mean, guy was in WCW champion.
No, you're saying he's not Sting. It's like he's a million miles off Sting.
No, but I mean, the guy was a champion in WCW, champion in WWE. When those companies were great, right? When those companies were great, then he started his own company, NWA, and obviously TNA, and did he hog the spotlight? Did he do a Triple H? Yes, but let's not pretend that Jeff Jarrett, right, hasn't had a good... He's a Hall of Famer. He is. He might not be a Class A Hall of Famer, but he's a Hall of Famer nonetheless, and let's be honest, see out of the new generation of stars in AEW, I'm not including the actual stars like the Edges or the Christians or the Jerichos that came from elsewhere. Who has just been an AEW original? Who would you consider an AEW original that's a Hall of Famer or will be a Hall of Famer in years to come? None of them.
No. No, but I mean, all right. To reiterate, the big man, what's his name? He's Roderick Strong. He's only 41. Married to Marina Shafir, by the way. Didn't know that. He's 41, right? Bobby Fish,
Explains
48.
why she's getting a push in, doesn't it?
41. Not Marina. Bobby Fish, 48. I don't. So many guys.
Bobby Fish is 48.
Yeah. No, but there's so many guys. Like, look at Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley must be near 50.
I think he's 48.
Right? Benjamin near 50. Why have these fucking marks got a problem with Jeff Jarrett declaring that he wants to win the AEW World Championship at 57, but they want guys like Benjamin, Roderick Strong?
Because they like those guys.
Lashley.
Those are the wrestlers. They like those guys because those are.
And I like Benjamin. I like Bobby Lashley.
Those are
fucking way better than Roderick Strong, but.
No, those are the guys that they think can wrestle, and if you're not a guy that they think's a good wrestler, then you'll take. Look at Brock. I think the same thing about Brock. Didn't want Brock in WWE.
Yeah.
Oh, he's too old. He's taking time away. See if you're a little vanilla midget and you're 5'7", and they like your style of wrestling, then you can wrestle till you're 75 years old.
Yeah.
See if you're a big guy and they don't like your style of wrestling. See, as soon as you're at 35, they want you to retire.
Anyway, up next with Jeff Jarrett. Let's talk about him. So, for me, if you'd never watched a Jeff Jarrett promo or you don't know the history of Jeff Jarrett and the territories here, 5 minutes, explains it all, passionate promo, looked like he was going to hang the boots up.
Made you care.
Explained his grandmother, 1946, 40 years later, his dad, the territories, that's when he got into it. He gave up basketball, he gave it a shot. Then, he explains his career, world champion, 2002, he started a company, TNA. Created some of the best wrestlers in the world, brother. And now, in 2025, he's not calling it a day because he signed his last contract and he wants to go on and win the AEW World Championship. None of all the other Diddy belts. And you know what? This is the best promo I've heard in AEW in a while, hands down. People greeting about it are fucking losers. I'm seeing people saying, oh, they're copying John Cena with Jeff Jarrett. Yo, Jeff Jarrett is not on Cena's level, but he's fucking more than earned his right to a retirement year or whatever it is.
No, absolutely, and why not? See if they can get something out of Jeff Jarrett retire and go for it. Does feel a bit strange though that he's announcing this retire on the Dynamite, first show of the year, and Cena, he's coming back first show. But whatever.
As I said earlier in the preview though, 2025 is a good year. Quarter of a century, right? It sounds right, and I think if you want to retire, it's a nice year to retire on.
No, it is. Although he didn't state that he was retiring this year, he just said that he signed his last contract.
Yeah, and best promo I've heard in AEW in a while. Yeah, fucking best promo I've heard. I mean, alright, Rollins Punk was good, but this, to me, you cared. This felt real. With Punk and Rollins, I know shoot's real, but this felt real from like a working point of view, if you know what I mean.
Working promo.
Anyway, I liked it. We then had the learning tree backstage with Edge and FTR again.
I am the learning tree.
For the second time on this show,
Minus Jericho.
Edge holds the fucking hands of FTR.
Yeah, he does.
And they're both waving goodbye at the end. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Big Bill.
Adam Copeland cuts the promo, and then FTR just add a wee one more to insult at the end and a wee hand. To
me, this is just proof in the pudding, though, that these guys are just being forced with Edge. There's no natural charisma between the three. This is just the exact same cookie cutter shit they did with CM Punk.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, they just stand there like two fucking cardboard cutouts while the main guy that cuts the promo.
I mean, these guys claim that Edge wants to work with them. I totally disagree, because you could put any two people with Edge and it's going to raise their stock. It's going to do more for them.
Yeah.
I mean, what are these guys doing for Edge?
Absolutely hee-haw. Is what they're doing for Edge.
I mean, what Edge wanted to work with? He ain't doing nothing. You're standing there while Edge cuts the promos. This doesn't look like a faction. This looks like a guy with two hang-ons.
Two Klingons. Anyway, then we got our main event match. It was the 3-on-3. We had iterated FTR against the Death Riders. I mean, what do you make of this match? I like seeing Edge. Some decent enough spots in there. Who ran down?
Adam Page, Joe White.
Jay White, Adam Page run down. You've just got a lot of drama. I mean, it rated FTR win, but Edge was always going to win on his return match here. But, I mean, I like Edge, but what's it going to lead to? This Moxley title reigns ran its fucking course, man.
Aye, it has.
You know what? I've always praised AEW for actually booking their main event guys to appear on weekly television. They do. You know what I mean? Like this is the equivalent of getting like Cody Rhodes against like Roman Reigns' team on a like SmackDown.
Yep.
But the problem is, I don't give a fuck. You know, so I'll give a show a 3 out of 10. There you go. So New Year spirit. Jeff Jarrett really fucking delivered.
I mean, yeah. Also, there was a Mariah promo that was
I
something.
forgot about that. Aye.
And I just thought the whole point was Tony Storm was going to.
Ethics, I am the ethic. And it's like, what?
I thought she was talking about epics, did you not say?
What she said, ethics?
I thought she said epics.
Ethics. It didn't really deliver.
I thought we were going to get an interaction with Tony Storm walking past and not knowing who.
Oh, she's on Dark. Sure, she's rebuilding herself.
Well, I mean, maybe that is what Tony Khan's going for, but I thought it was strange. It felt like, I mean, this just didn't need to happen. There was no substance. It didn't add anything.
Also, MJF, last Saturday.
It just felt like, we've nothing for them, but we need them to appear on the first show, so let's shoehorn them in with a 30-second.
Also, FTR will be taking on the Learning Tree at Collision. I'm just sick of FTR. Why not just give us Jericho against Edge? That's what we want.
Aye.
Fucking hell, man. Maybe Edge can make Jericho feel relevant again. 2 Canadians. The King of New York.
Can we not get like a 6-pack Hell in a Cell with all the legends? Like Edge, Christian, Jericho, Jarrett. Stick somebody else in there and have one of them take the belt off Moxley.
I know. Billy Gunn.
Aye, stick him in, why not?
Billy Gunn. Who else? Fucking somebody must be. Anyway, I'm getting it 3. What are you getting it?
I'll get a 3 as well.
That's a 3 out of 10.
Probably. Aye, you know what? Change my mind.
2?
Aye.
So,
2.5.
Is that better than what we gave Raw?
Don't know.
Don't care.
Nah, it wasn't that good.
Anyway, guys. SmackDown's 3 hours.
Oh, great.
That's disgusting.
Can they not reduce wrestling? See, rather than bumping up to 3 hours, can they not put it down to 1?
Thursday's my favourite night of the week, man.
No wrestling? Well, that's TNA, like, but we don't watch it.
When we cross the...
If you guys want us to start watching TNA, type in the comments, watch TNA Fog. And if we get more than 3 people that type in the comments, watch TNA Fog, you have my word that we will start watching TNA.
And you have to send 40 grand. Then I'll watch TNA.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it,
buddy.
guys. Till next time. Peace.